Hey, the way the beat drops in, that first line comes off kind of crooked, so can we fix that after?
A work of incredible genius.
CG, manipulative music.
Live and direct from the slums. Big Suave on the pen and seat.
Greetings, campaign constituents. It's Big Suave, the mayor of Oak Cliff, Texas, aka Suave Burgundy. You stay classy, internet. And you are tuned in with the UrbanAdvocate.com documentary footage. Mayor music.
Already choose to be enamored with me partially, so exit the closet and have your
Honestly, I thought it was just time that I put together some of the music that I had been sitting on for so long and kind of put it out to the public so they can know that I didn't completely leave rap alone. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those things where I felt like it was just time. It was just time that I do something. It sounds kind of selfish, but do something for me musically. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of put out a body of work that I felt like was exclusively me. And I felt like I owed it to some people, and you know, there's a lot of music, a back catalog of music, as well as some very recent modern music that had been going basically unheard. So I thought it was a good idea to go ahead and take this time to capitalize on the digital era of music and do something in EP form, something it's innovative and it's new, but it's not so risky that I would end up giving away too much music at one time in case things didn't fall into place like we may have planned for it to. And then with all the different label situations popping up here, there, and whatever, it's something to keep you relevant, keep you consistent, keep you working while things are being handled on the other end. Well, Mayor music, I feel like, is different musically from what you would get from me. Like normally in our group situations, we all come together and we make a conscious decision about what direction we're going in, and it'll be themed. As far as the mixtapes are like exercise. That's what you keep the sword sharp. You know, that's just, you know, playing with different cadences, different patterns, different rhyming speeds, just trying different things to see what works and what doesn't work. It's sparring, basically, yeah. Like a boxer, it's just sparring. These are carefully crafted concepts that I'm feeling like all need to come across. This is what I feel like is missing, or this is what I felt like saying at the time. And with the way I put it together, it felt like, you know, this is the best representation of what I feel like music is missing as far as a current direction. If I had to pick a favorite song from Mayor music, it's kind of difficult because this particular collection of records, they all come from different places. They all showcase different emotions. I would say if there was going to be a favorite record to perform, it will probably be Beast Mode, just because there's a certain energy involved with it. It's just like, it grabs you by the throat. It's like, okay, you're going to listen, and I'm all about putting testosterone back in hip hop, because I feel like it's lacking on a certain level. There's not enough testosterone being pumped through hip hop's veins currently. I think my favorite record to listen to would be Caught Up, featuring Sean Hobbs. I think that's just, it's a sonically pleasing record. That is like, if you were gonna get me to make mainstream music on a regular basis, that would be the lane I would go towards. If you're talking about, okay, we need a single that we can play on mainstream radio, because those are the type of songs that you can play on various formats. You don't have to just go to urban radio. You can go to urban radio, you can go to you know, some of the soul stations, you can go to easy listening. That's one of those records to where you can go to various formats, and various age demographics are all going to be able to relate to it. And I think now this one took a while, but my favorite song that I created will be Highs and Lows. Now it took me forever to be able to listen to that song, because I recorded it in a certain frame of mind after some things had gone on and it made the record difficult to listen to. The subject matter, everything, it made the record hard to hear. Not because it wasn't sonically pleasing, but because just the record had a lot of raw emotion in it that I hadn't even dealt with up until a certain point. So going back and listening to it now that it's been mixed, now that it's been mastered down, and now that we kind of worked the kinks out of it and added the hook to it, featuring CJ Sublime, now I can be proud of what I created because that is one of the most raw, emotional records that I've ever recorded. And I've heard people tell me that have had the chance to hear it that's their favorite record, or that might be the best job of conveying emotion that I've ever done on a record. So it has, just for that reason alone, and the reason that it was created in the first place, it holds a special place with me.